I finally told my friend to F off. It's been a long time coming, but I finally told my best friend that I no longer need his toxic, only friends with you when I need something. Please don't mention I cheat on my wife. I'm your friend out of convenience. I'll pay for everything so I can manipulate you on my whim kind of person to fuck off. And it feels so freaking good. He got kicked out for lewd behavior when I was like 21. My then boyfriend, 23 and I went to my first ever outdoor rave. We drove several hours with another couple, and by the time we got there my boyfriend really had to pee. Well, the lines to the outhouses were extremely long. Probably at least a 45-minute wait. He said it was no big deal, so we went ahead inside, and got our bracelets at the gate. It was getting dark and there were thousands of people in like 5 different stages with a couple bands warming up. We walked around for a bit and then he couldn't hold it any longer, so he asked his buddy to spot him while he ducked behind some bushes to relieve himself. Just his luck, a security guard spotted him and came over. My boyfriend tried to yank his pants back up while kinda dancing around the bushes. The guard kicked us out. We were gonna go back to our van and just sleep it off and wait for our friends, but we ended up tailgating with some strangers who gave us free beer. After a couple hours, we put on hoodies and snuck back in with our bracelets. It was one of the best nights of my life. I hooked up with a guy and didn't use a condom. I know that I know better, and I should have said something when he was about to go in raw, but I didn't. He had some responsibility in wearing one. OFC, but I was equally as dumb, especially given that I met him a couple hours prior. I have been tested twice since and it's all good, but I feel like this was one rule I was always so careful about, so the fact that I was so reckless this time makes me ashamed, honestly. Don't be stupid like me. I overheard a coworker call me a dyke. I know people at my job talk about me behind my back and call me names. A while back, I called in someone into my office to give her a bottle of scotch because I know she likes that and I wanted to give her a gift on a job well done on a certain project. To my surprise, she offered me a drink. I am a non-drinker, but I did not want to be rude, so we poured some. I had a couple sips to be polite, but she had a few glasses. She started talking. She started telling me how much respects and admires me. Then she told me not everyone loves me though. She told me they frequently call me names like bitch, lesbian, and dyke. Knowing that she admired me, I thought about making her my little spy, but then I decided against it because that may not be ethical and I don't really care that much what those people think. Over the weekend, I was hosting an event for the company. At these, I wear nice dresses and have makeup done, as opposed to makeup-free face and pantsuits I wear to the office. One of the women from my office that does not normally attend these events was there, and I was in a room of people and she did not realize I was in the room. She said something like, "Oh, she thinks she is a real girl now, but she is still just a dyke." My jaw dropped. She suddenly saw me and I almost said something but decided against it. I am thinking about calling her into my office and saying something. It is not that I am offended, but I wouldn't mind putting this bitch in her place. What are your thoughts? I dated all fuckers in my life. Just when I thought this guy was different. He is a fraud. My first BF, cheats, cocaine, puts me down. My second biggest regret was to sleep with him. Second BF, cheats, cats, drugs, disrespectful. Worst personality. Disgusting. Crazy BF, drugs, bisexual, cheats, dangerous. Cheater and stinky, stinkiest guy ever. Biggest regret in my life was to sleep with him. Not a BF, some guy sexually assaulted me. Not a BF, scammer, tried to cheat, rob me, take advantage of me, not safe.